You will learn today how to record audio with FL Studio. Welcome to another lesson. We will cover setup audio interface, record your audio, loop recording, changing tempo, and basic time stretching and basic audio editing. Before starting to record the audio, first we need to check the audio settings, and in the audio settings we need to select the correct input-output device. At the moment I am on holiday and I don't have my sound interface, so I am using Mac Pro speakers and the microphone. And the next thing, after setting up the input-output device, you need to also select a buffer length. When you make the buffer length too short, you are putting too much pressure on your CPU and you may have problems. If you make the buffer length too high, you will have lots of latency and again, your recording may not be so good. What I suggest is that put it a number like 6 milliseconds, or according to your CPU you can test it. So these settings are enough, and I am keeping the sample rate 48,000 Hertz. Now I will start recording audio. I am using mixer, and in the mixer I am selecting insert 10. I will rename it, so I will record some hi-hat, so I am renaming it to hi-hat at the moment. Before arming it, I will disable master audio because it will put feedback and it will be a problem, as you see. But one more thing, as you see here, when I speak a little bit loudly, there are some yellow colors, and it means that the decibels is too high and it is going, so I don't want it to go above -6, so I will just decrease the volume a little bit so I don't have any problems. Now let me test also the hi-hat and how it. Okay, I think I need to still decrease the volume a little bit. No, I think it should be fine. Now for recording the audio, I will select, right-clicking the mouse, I will select this section, the first 4 bars, and now we will start recording. To record, I am also making sure that there is a counter, and I am also enabling the metronome. And now start recording, and I will be recording audio into the playlist as an audio clip. So now we are starting. Okay, now the audio is recorded. Let me unarm this one. Here I can stop recording and voice feedback here. When it is red, it will start again. Now I am again enabling the master, and let's see. Let me disable the metronome. Okay, for the recording, I see that there's one problem. When I am playing it, I hear some background noise. There is an air conditioner and some background static that is causing the recording to feel bad with the noise. So what I want to do is I will put a noise gate for that and clean up the static and the background noise. So to do that, let me first switch to our channel rack, and here is our audio. I will move it to 1, and on that channel 1 I will put the Fruiter limiter, which is here, and let me make it bigger and play and see. Okay. Basically here the noise starts below here, so I need to use a threshold in the. I'm putting the threshold here. It is not that much visible. I will just put the gain down so it will be more visible. Here I am cutting the noise, and let's listen it again. You may need to play a little bit around, but I think that's good. So now we don't have any noise. Now, as I move the hi-hat here, I will rename this one to hi-hat, and I will rename the insert 10 to recording, so I can use it for my further recordings, this one. And I will go also to channel rack, and in the channel rack I will rename this one to hi-hat. Okay, we recorded our audio at 130 BPM, and I am adding now another one. And now I will change the BPM, the tempo, to 100. And you are seeing that it is out of sync. I need to fix this. For fixing it, what you need to do is you need to select here the audio clips, and from here you need to activate the stretch audio and resizing audio clip settings. This should be active. And after that, you can just resize it, and you will see that both of them resizing because both of them are the same audio clips. I will just zoom in with Alt button and scroll. In Windows, you need to use the Alt. I will use also Command, or in Windows it should be Control, and zoom in. And now I am selecting Alt in macOS or Alt in Windows, and I am stretching it. Now you see that it is on time again. Let's play and test it. Okay, now we have fixed our BPM settings and stretched the audio. Next thing I want to do is, let me zoom a little bit more to show you in the beginning. I want to cut some of the beginning section because it starts with some silence. So I will do some editing with the audio. So I will cut this section, and so I use this button to cut slice, and I will switch to edit, and I will remove this one and move it to the beginning and zoom out again. I'm removing the other one, and I am stretching this again and adding the same audio. So this is basic editing if you want to remove some unnecessary section. Now I want to do some loop recording, and for the loop recording, before starting, I want to put the limiter for cutting the noise. So as you remember, what we did was to put some threshold and make the gain 0. So here is my threshold, and it will cut any noise below this one. Now let me close the limiter, and for my recording is ready. I will mute master, and again I will arm my recording, so it is taking the input again. Now recording is enabled in this channel, and here I am selecting track 2, and this loop recording should be enabled, and I am starting record, and I am putting the recording again into the playlist. I think that's enough. Let me just delete the last track. As you see, all of the recordings are disabled at the moment. If you want to listen, you just need to select this mute and left click and enable it. Now let's listen it. To listen it, I'm again disarming my recording and enabling master, and I am just decreasing the volume of hi-hat. And now let's play. Now what we can do is that for each section, if you don't like what you played, you can just cut and use what you need. For example, let me start cutting from here, and not basically from here, but from the beginning of each note. I'm cutting from here, and now I am going here and cutting this one and this one. Let me make it a little bit bigger so it is more visible. And let's mute the section. So I got the first one. Here I am getting the second one. And after that I am cutting again here. And I am getting the last two notes and enabling them. And let's listen like that. Okay, as you see, we have a loop recording and we are trying to get the best of what we like from the different recordings. Now, what I want to do is that I want to merge these audio recordings that I liked into one. So I am selecting Command Shift. In Windows, you need to select Control, click the Control Shift buttons, and now select each section you like. So I selected these three audio, and now I'm going here to the tools, and I am selecting consolidate play selections from selection start. And we will just use the default settings here. Start. And we have a new audio here. And the other ones are muted, and let's play that one.